To access Vtech Systems VSS DVR portal, enter both the username and the password you were given in your email. On that email, there's a web link which will take you to the portal page. Once you enter those details, press Login. Depending on your user access level, what you can see on the first page will vary. Usually, everyone will see the most important tabs, which are the Live and the Playback tabs. If you click on Live, you've got two ways of searching the device. You can either click on the pluses. For example, if you are in a depot, you can go into your depot to search. If you know the vehicle registration number, however, a much faster way is to type in the registration and it will come up straight away. Click on the vehicle. Notice that there's a tick box here on the left-hand side. This is where the vehicle is located in the country, which you can see on the other side here. It tells you that the vehicle is online, still running, the speed it's doing, and more. Now, to access the live data, as this vehicle has got 5 cameras fitted, make sure that you initially select the right amount of windows, because if you only selected to show 4 windows, you wouldn't see the 5th camera. It will not download. So select the view that is greater than the number of cameras in the vehicle. First, select the 9-camera view. Then press the actual video button here, and this will open up all the camera views as all 5 windows there. Ignore these other 3 windows. They are simply looking for 3 other cameras. But this vehicle, I know, only has 5. Press here to select the view. These are live and have got around a 3-second delay. To stop, simply press Stop at the top. More importantly, there is the Playback Data function, where we can look at an incident that has already happened. Select the Playback tab at the top before clicking on Device. Then, either use the search function or go through the hierarchy again to find it. Now, let's say, for example, we are looking at data from today. It's straightforward. Today is highlighted. You can select any earlier days as well. The average hard drive will be about 1 terabyte, and at 1080p, you're looking at about a maximum of 2 weeks' worth of data, depending on which cameras you have. The higher quality you have, the less data you will be able to retain. Here we are looking at the 25th. You will notice the radio buttons here. As far as you are concerned, just leave them as they are. Just leave it on the video setting. The type should be normal, and most important to note is that sometimes the radio button at the bottom does change, but make sure that it is set to Search Device. Essentially, that means you are searching the DVR that's fitted in the vehicle. Then you always do Query. Now, the system interrogates the hard drive on the DVR, which can take a little while. You will see here a gap. That's probably a rest break during this time or something similar. These green bars represent all 5 cameras. They are showing clearly, which indicates they have all recorded. At the moment, we have just camera 1 selected, which in this vehicle is the rear camera. It is probably a good idea to select the front camera as well. Move the timeline to roughly around the time the incident occurred. Make sure the finger pointer is exactly on the line and double-click. This will now bring up the footage of that time, which in this case is about 11 o'clock, and what the vehicle was doing at that time. Press Stop. You can change to different cameras by selecting the cameras here, and then again move the finger over the green line and double-click it. It again shows what the vehicle is doing. Now I want to download some footage. So let's go and try and find something where the vehicle is moving. For example, here, it's moving now. After watching the footage, we have found the time that we want showing the incident. We look at the time frame where the incident occurred, and that's what we are targeting. So 12:40. Press Stop on the playback for the moment. On the side here, you will see this download arrow. Click on that. A pop-up box appears. and then I will select channel 3, which is the near side camera. The software is incorrectly reporting currently. Where it says date range, it is actually the time range. Click in there, enter 12 in the first column, and just scroll down to 40 and leave the seconds at 0. And then the second one we need 12 and just a small amount of footage, so we will select 42 and 0 seconds. Next, click on OK. I've selected that I want camera 3 and those times. Next, click on Download. It's added to the download list, and it's done. You will see at the top there's another download button. Click on that, and that will show you all historical downloads. It is important to note that this is not a real time bar here. At the moment, you will see it is showing 20%. The bar will stay on that. If you leave the window open all day, it will still say 20%. So just shut it temporarily, click back in again. You will see it's now on 50%. You can see here that it's downloading. You can see the vehicle number, and you can also see the channel or camera that we are downloading. If you need, you can stop it if you want to, and you can delete the action as well. After some time, try to access it again. It is at 85%, almost there. Depending on the location of the vehicle, it may take longer to download, for example in poor reception areas. In some cases, the vehicle may lose reception. Then the download will stall. You will then need to perform a restart on the download. There is an example of this here. Now you will see that the download is at 100%. So I now have the option to either delete it or download it. I want to download this, so I will click it once, and then on the bottom here, you will see straight away you've got a download going on. The download will be saved to your PC, usually in your default downloads folder. What you have now is downloaded video of the footage of the vehicle on that day, at that time, 12:40:03, and what the vehicle is doing.